Finally, the day arrived. I had to leave my country. My husband had moved to Finland 8 months earlier, and now it was my turn to join him. During those 8 months, I had been living with my parents and continuing my job as a software engineer. Leaving all of that behind, my home, my work, and the comfort of the familiar, to move to a completely new country was a huge step in my life. My flight was scheduled for 5:45 a.m. and I was flying with Turkish Airlines. The plane was slightly delayed that day, but eventually the journey began. After a while, once the plane took off, they served us breakfast. It was a flaky pastry filled with spinach, which I didn't like, but the sauteed mushrooms were tasty. There were plenty of drink options, but I went with apple juice. One thing I liked about Turkish Airlines is their great collection of movies. Another nice touch is that they provide passengers with a blanket, socks, an eye mask and headphones. It definitely makes the flight a bit more comfortable. After an 8-hour flight, I finally landed at Istanbul airport. The airport was massive and beautiful. I spent some time browsing through the showrooms. Our layover was just 2 hours and 30 minutes, and it passed by surprisingly fast. Eventually, we boarded our next flight from Istanbul to Helsinki. We were served another meal on this flight, meatballs with rice, and for dessert, they gave us cheesecake, my favorite. At this point, my heart was racing. I was about to land in the country I had been waiting for so long to come to. After the meal, I dozed off for a few hours. When I woke up, we were just about to reach my destination. Finally, I reached Finland. I went through immigration pretty smoothly. The airport in Finland was really amazing. They have such long escalators. My flight landed at 7 p.m. We had a train for Lapiranta at 9 p.m. I got only one day of rest as my husband planned a surprise trip for us. He said we will go to Paris for a few days. I got so happy even though I just reached Finland and have not sorted my stuff in my new home. I started packing for my next trip. It was the 5th of May. Our flight was from Helsinki airport to around 8 p.m. but we reached there at 12 p.m. as we also wanted to explore the city a bit. We went to Helsinki by omnibus. We were confused about where to have lunch. Then my husband suggested I try an Asian buffet at a place he had dinner at before. So we went there. The name of the place was Osaka. There were a lot of options for food. If you are into sushi, there are a lot of options for you. I found a mix of Thai, Japanese, Korean, and Vietnamese cuisine there. For the two of us, the lunch cost us 28 euros. I think it was reasonable given the number of options you had. The food tasted good, but it's a shame that I couldn't eat that much. After lunch, we decided to roam for a bit here and there, and then we went to the Oodi Helsinki Central Library. It was in Kluvi district and near the Helsinki Central Station. I'm really sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. It is not only a library, it is considered living room for the people of Helsinki. You will find a diverse range of people there. Some of are reading books, some of are reading magazines, some are doing their office work, and some are just chilling. After some time, we went to the central station to go to the airport. The last stop was the airport. It took us almost 15 to 20 minutes to reach the airport. We got there a little bit earlier, so we went to the Ryanair counters. They checked our passports and RP and bag size. Then they told us we are ready to go through the security. Thankfully, none of our things got seized during the checks. I had forgotten to shift my big bottle of powder to a small bottle, so they opened my bags to check it. But it wasn't a big issue, I guess. We entered the airport. It was so big. When I arrived in Finland, I could not realize how big it was. I got a chance to explore the shops that day. Here's a fun fact. Finland's water is one of the safest and you can drink the water from the taps almost everywhere. We found our terminal number and started going towards it. There we went to another check for passports and RP. We faced a problem there as a woman forgot to bring her RP with her and only brought her passport. She was said to go back, and they did not let her board the plane. So guys, please bring your residence permit with you, especially if you don't have EU passport. We went through all the procedures and were waiting to board the plane. Suddenly, the feeling hit me hard, like I am going to one of the cities that I have only ever dreamt of going. One of my dreams is going to come true. I was really so excited. Finally, they made the call to board the plane and we went out. But there was a problem with the aircraft that we were supposed to board to go to Paris. So they got us back into the waiting room. We were so confused about what just happened. Is my dream of going to Paris end here? Will the flight get cancelled? To know what happened, you have to wait for my next video. If you like my videos, please subscribe my channel. It will mean a lot to me, and please follow me on Instagram and TikTok.